everybody, I'm Celeste Hackett and I'm a hypnotist, and a lot of people don't know that hypnosis can be used for just everyday problems that people have. So I'm here with a former client, because she's off on her own now, and her name is Ruth. Hello Ruth, say hello to everybody.
Hello Celeste, hi everyone.
And I want to talk to her about why she chose hypnosis, what she was looking for, how it helped her, and where she is now after all the sessions are now completed. And how long ago did you come in to see me? Was it
September? We started in September
last year. Okay, yes. And so we're going to see if all the work we did stuck, you know. Hopefully she's still all right. At least we can tell she looks alive, that's for sure. Okay, so what was going on in your life that made you think, I really need some help?
Well, I had a lot of anxiety and I couldn't do anything about it. I kept reading books and tried to meditate, tried different things, and still I couldn't live without anxiety and then worry and fear.
Boo!
So,
yeah, just checking. Okay, go on, keep going.
And that was...
See how much better she is? I say boo and she says, what the hell are you doing? Instead of running away screaming, right?
And then I was depressed too, so depression, anxiety, all those all together.
All right, so you decided you wanted to get some help. Why hypnosis? I mean, most people don't think, I want to see a hypnotist when they have a struggle. They'll usually go to, you know, a therapist or a doctor or something like that.
Well, we started researching and we thought, we heard about it, and my husband started researching more, and he said, well, listen, I heard about someone is very good and she can help you. And I said, okay, well, let me try it. I was kind of skeptical in the beginning, but then I said, let's try and let's see.
Well, you were pretty open-minded, even though you had a lot of fear. Okay.
Yeah.
And so your husband was the one that thought, try something different. Did you try other things before hypnosis?
I didn't really go to a therapist. I didn't really.
So you didn't try medication or anything?
No, I didn't want to.
Did you know that's pretty unusual? Like, most people will do medication, they'll see this therapist, that counselor, or they'll try yoga, they'll try all kinds of things, and then I'll hear from them. So that was unusual for you, and that you just went right for the hypnotist. That's awesome.
Yeah.
How did your husband choose me? Do you know how he chose my business?
I think he was looking online and then saw the good reviews about your business, and he said, and I think he talked to you time ago, and then he said, yeah, she seems pretty good. She knows what she's doing.
Oh, so he really looked into it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So then we started working together, and was it really like super easy, gentle work? I know we did 5 sessions, but from your standpoint, was it difficult or easy work?
It was, in the beginning it was new, and it was, I was getting used to it, but it was easier than I expected.
Easier than you expected?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So would you recommend hypnosis for people?
Yes, I think it's the best option.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay, so what surprised you about it?
I think that it really worked, because I still have my doubts, and I realized that it is working, and slowly it was I was changing, and then I noticed that I didn't have the anxiety anymore, and I wasn't sad and I wasn't depressed, and it did work. I think that's what the big surprise, and it was easier to expect.
It's really interesting that when I do this work with clients, they often feel better right away, but sometimes it's just the new way of feeling better will happen over time as the mind organizes around the changes that we make. So the first session is just meeting, getting you into hypnotic state, suggesting that, you know, your subconscious mind reviews the problem and collects data for us. The second session is uncovering the root cause of what's going on. Do you remember what your root cause was? It went really deep.
Well, with the anxiety, even all the way to when I was a baby.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that. I remember that moment.
Mm-hmm.
When the anxiety left, I was free of the anxiety. I remember that moment.
Yeah, you could feel in that moment.
Yes.
When you were in the hypnosis chair. And by the way, if you see a hypnotist, you'll usually be in a recliner, laying back. And if a hypnotist does this right, you'll feel right there in that moment like it's gone. Now, there's a more work to do. We got to make sure that sticks, but that's what you're talking about right there.
Yeah.
You just could feel that the anxiety went away. What was it like to feel it lift or go away?
Like someone took a weight off my shoulders, so it felt literally that I felt lighter.
Yeah, literally like you were lighter. And so we finished up that kind of work of uncovering and helping you to feel more calm and relaxed. How did that affect your life? Work, home?
I'm happier. I don't feel that. I'm happier. I just feel more relaxed doing everything. I mean, there's every day we have struggles, but I can handle my life better. I don't feel that my depression or my anxiety are always kept me so. How do you say it? I'm finding the word. Sorry. Kept me so like a burden.
Like
that
a burden.
I couldn't. It crippled me.
Yeah.
The inside, and then now I feel that I can do everything. I have more energy.
And you can talk to
And
people.
yes, and I'm more relaxed, and I feel more creative too, and just happier.
Okay, so I want to be clear that she's talking about anxiety and depression, and I've said those words as well. I don't actually, this might surprise you, work on depression or anxiety. What I work on is the subconscious causes of depression and anxiety. So what happens is when people come in and they say, I'm anxious or I'm depressed, whether it's been diagnosed or self-diagnosed, what they'll find is they just start using different language as the underlying fear goes away or the underlying cause is dealt with. So then I start hearing things like, I'm happier, I'm more optimistic, I'm more relaxed, things don't bother me so much anymore. We did another session that was really interesting with you, at least I thought it was. We did some work on anger. What was that like?
I remember being angry, yes, and I remember the feeling and going back and remember every time that it started, that anger since I was a child, and it is amazing how after getting out of here I felt that I was kind of relieved of of that anger, that I was kind of a weight on me.
Another weight lifted.
Yeah.
Yeah, did it help you to be more patient and calm and relaxed?
Yeah, it does.
People who have anxiety or fears often don't realize how much anger is causing them to feel worse, because when you think about it, when you're mad, you're like, you know, which that's kind of like also what you feel whenever you're nervous or worried or fearful. And so getting rid of the anger as well as the underlying fears, which caused what psychologists might call anxiety and depression, getting rid of that caused you to be what? How did you feel after that? The weight was lifted.
More relaxed, and even physical. Even my heart will race out of the blue, and now it doesn't do that. And I feel that I can breathe. I can handle things better.
So you were having some trouble breathing, heart racing, that kind of stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, awesome, awesome. So we did one more session with Ruth, and it was a session where I have clients forgive themselves, get over anger at themselves, because most people just kind of beat themselves up too much. And I thought Ruth was probably doing that because, you know, she's like most people, we all do that. So we did that session where you kind of forgave yourself and let go of any self-sabotage. What was that session like?
Well, it was good because I finally really forgave myself for everything, because I think sometimes I would just be too hard on myself and remember things from my past that I just needed to let go.
One of the things you came to me for, I think, was guilt. You said, I feel guilty all the time.
Yes.
Oh, there's a dog barking. We have 4 dogs. Okay, so
Yeah.
what about the whole guilty thing all the time?
Well, I realized that it wasn't my fault. All these things that happened in my childhood, that I had no control of that, and I shouldn't feel guilty about it.
Awesome.
So I forgave myself, and then I see now that it wasn't my fault, and I don't have to be thinking about that, wasting my time and my energy just thinking that I did something wrong when I didn't.
There's some giggling in the background over here. Who's here?
Children.
Can we have them on the...
That's fine if they want.
Come on, come here. I love you. I love you. Come here and sit down. You can get down here where everybody can see you. That's the camera. I don't think anybody can see you right here. So tell me the
Hang
truth.
on.
How is she now? Has she changed?
Yeah.
How so?
Oh, she just seems happier.
How does that make you feel?
It
I mean, since she's happy, it kind of makes me happier, you know.
And more at ease, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
mom and dad's getting along better. They're happy, not so much tension. True or false?
I mean, they've never really had much tension, but you know, they've been getting along better and all that. So.
Ah! What about you? What do you think about the whole thing?
They cannot see her. Come here.
Come
Get in,
here.
get in here because you're tall.
Hi, everybody. We got the whole family here. And what about you? What do you think about it? Have you noticed? No, it's just the same old thing, huh?
I don't know.
You don't know. You don't know. Well, that's a truthful answer,
I
right?
don't really pay attention.
I don't really pay attention. She
Yeah,
says.
that's probably true.
Everybody come here. Get on the camera. Say hello to the camera. Wave. Wave.
Hi.
And this is why I call this Family First Hypnosis.
Yeah.
That's the name of my business. All right, that's good. Any final words for people who might be thinking about hypnosis?
Just to try to do it because you might be scared in the beginning and you think it's something like you see on TV, but it's nothing like that. It's actually you're in control, and then you can
talk, you
Yes,
can
you
correct
can talk
me
and
if
say-
I
yes.
get anything wrong. You could even get up and walk away and say, I'm not doing this. No one's done that yet, but you could. You could say, you know, you could correct me about anything or ask questions during the session. In a really good hypnosis session, you're talking back and forth. So it's not like what you see on TV where it's like poof, you know, you pass out and then you wake up and all your problems are gone. It's talking back and forth, getting some new ideas about things, looking at things a different way and feeling a different way. Well, I'm Celeste Hackett, and I guess that's about it for this video. I really appreciate you coming and
Thank
doing this
you.
because there's a lot of people who are truly suffering with just feeling hopeless and worried and nervous, and I think your video and your talk to them with me today is going to help a lot of people. So even if you don't come to see me in my business, again, Family First Hypnosis, let me just put it out there, then you can go to a really good hypnotist. I like the 5-path hypnotist. All right, that's it for me. See you later. Everybody say bye.
Say bye.
Say bye. Bye.